Good evening. I hope I find you well. We start off with daily living for the 26th of August 2026. I, the Lord, am a refuge for the poor, a refuge for the needy in their distress, a shelter from the storm and a shade from the heat. And that's Isaiah chapter 25, verse 4. I am a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. And that's Psalm 9:9, chapter 9, verse 9. From everlasting to everlasting, my love is with those who honored me. Palm, Psalm chapter 103, verse 17. And I am always ready to comfort you, and that's Jesus. Isn't that great? He's always ready to comfort us. We only have to ask, isn't that right? Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be opened. Say hello to Sacred Heart of Jesus. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely up there, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Yeah, keep an eye on things. Here's our Blessed Mother. Say hello to our Blessed Mother. Lovely lady, dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on thy surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer. Pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for the sinner. Pray for me. Now, blessed Mother up there, and the lovely. Up there, keep an eye on things. We talk to our Blessed Mother as if she was. Listen upstairs, of course. Yes. Holy Rosary is a great thing to say during the day. And anyways, how did you get on today wherever you were? I hope things worked out all right. I was up at cockcrow this morning, 47. But by the time I was finished, and I didn't even do the Stations of the Cross, and I did them on the way there coming back. But I had to. I made an arrangement to go and see my first cousin Edna, my favourite. We just get on like a house on fire. She has a positive attitude, which I have myself, thanks be to God. And we have a great chat. Yeah. I got there just a few minutes after 11. I left here about 20 past 9. And there's a fair bit of traffic on the road. But I go straight through. I go straight through and I go through that, where the, where the, yeah, you have to pay, but I don't pay. I go through the right hand side and I get a bill at the end of the month for any when I've done. So I went up and come back that way. And so I got up shortly after 11, but going through, going through Mr. Dog and down there, the amount of traffic, honest to God, you just wouldn't believe it. And there used to be a hold up there with building apartments there across the way. They're finished. But I see on the left hand side now there's a big railing. There's going to be more apartments there. I never saw the leak of the building, and they'd be costing a fortune. I said, what fresh air have you got there? You've got a dual carriage on one side, you've nothing but cars. It's not a very healthy place to be living compared to where I am down here. I wouldn't live up in that place if you got a house for nothing. You can't go anywhere with the traffic. Oh, to be Lord, how do you be in second gear the whole time? And so we had a great chat, and then I had a bite to eat for that, and then I got a bit of news, and I gave her a bit of news, and all the rest. We had a grand chat. I am very fond of Edna. And and I got a nice card from her daughter, Rachel, who's expecting a baby now in early September. I think it's going to be a boy, but then apparently they can't rightly say for sure. Could be a girl, as a side of witness. Maybe it's twins. Anyway, suffice to say that that's the story, and she left a nice card. Nice card, and this is the card. That her daughter Rachel. I sent her a card and a few bob, and she sent me a nice one. August 2026, because I always put a date. Dear John, with many thanks for your new mass card and a very kind gift. We look forward to showing you our news with you hopefully soon. Love, Rachel and Jack XS. That's nice. Yeah, nice little card. So we got that, and I'm going to send a little present, and they're expecting she big this baby. So I know I'll probably be at that Christian, but I know I'm going to knock, and I think it's the 4th of September. There's a Latin Mass in the Adoration Chapel, and then Rosary and Benediction after it, and I like that. I want to see what way they do it, and have they done it the way I remember it. And so I'll be there. It's on a Saturday, so I'll probably go down on Friday and stay until Friday, Saturday, or stay until Monday and come back Tuesday, because it's a great place to go to confession as well. You have the confession. You have the confession from you have the confession until from morning to evening, and I like to avail of it. So there we are, and so I left here about 20 past 9, and I got up just shortly after 11. It's all right, you're going on the dual carriageway. I had to go from here now through Castle Pollard and down towards Mullingar, and it's an awful old road. There's twists and turns on it. And when you're going through there's trees across the road. It's like going through tunnels, but with trees. It has a nice, how would I call it, nature providing the tunnel. And quite a bit along the road from Old Castle to Castle Potter. And then even well, more that side before you go to. I don't remember it being so much on the other side, but certainly it's a very pleasant thing to be going through a tunnel in the trees. So I got up anyway, but the traffic, and I could not how anybody can live in Dublin, because every time you put your snout anywhere, it's traffic. And there's traffic lights that seem to be permanently red. You go through one bit and you go another small bit in red. Be the hoping, I'll tell you something. And then you're trying to keep you're trying to keep an eye on, and I know where Edna lives, but I actually passed the house, so I had to turn and come back and come in. Because you just with once behind you, you can't. You don't have any comfort in trying to. I mean, I know where her address is, and her car is often in the drive, and I know that she went for an NCT test yesterday. It's a 2004 BMW with a soft top. It's a nice car. And she said it just failed a few things that's easy enough to rectify. They're not expensive items then. So I said, oh, well, you'll get it the next time, And so we had a great chat, and then I left her about 1. You want to see the traffic, and then it says an accident on J7 or something. That's the one. Then I was turning for going towards Sligo, the N4. Oh, the traffic, lorries and the crowd, the ones coming from the Cork side coming off that. It's just a mountain of traffic, just a big mountain of it. My goodness, you'd want your wits if you're living there to be putting up with that every day. But anyways, I got home at about 3 o'clock. I come a different way then. I come on the when I turned off to go to Delvin and Castle Rahan, Castle Rahan, and then on and then turn up towards Old Castle. You come to Kilskeers, the church there's out in there, and lit a few candles for them that's gone before. And I had to have you had to have a little bath of the horses, the fella says. And so I got that done, and I said the ads as I was going along, and I just have to finish one or two. One or two got it all done at the 12th station. I just have to do the 12th, 13th, and 14th because I didn't have time to do it this morning. I was of course, you'd be surprised. I did I washed myself and all the rest of it, toilet. Had did my physiotherapy after that. Um, had my breakfast porridge. I put out the stuff then when I had my porridge. I always have some left for the birds and put it out this side down the way and spread it out a bit and around the corner and opened the gate. I brought the thing in and then cleaned the pot and all the rest of it and then opened the sun house. I did normally always stay at the station across out there, but I didn't really have time, so I left here about 9, between 20 and 25 past that. It's a tough hour road going towards Castle Pollard and on to Mullingar. There's a lot of twists and turns. And lorries be coming towards you. You have to be very careful. So anyway, supposed to say I got the job done. And I got up, thanks be to God, safely because the amount of cars and the toppy and everywhere. It's all right going the dual carriageway, but I then had to turn off to go on the M50 and I kept on the outside. But the amount of traffic, you want to see the stuff coming along. It was just like a big wad of traffic coming the other way on the other side. I just thought, how can any lorries and how can anybody have to go through that every day? You know, oh no, it's down here, it's like heaven. Traffic, forget about it. Yeah, if there's a car behind you, it's unusual. It's very good, and I don't think I'd last too long in Dublin. You couldn't, there's no cover. You'd be in second gear nearly the whole time. And you have to keep your eyes peeled. You don't know what's going to come on top of you. And they're on top of you, right? Oh no, good night, Josephine. I wouldn't have it. So bye now, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, wherever you happen to be. But I was glad to get back home and had a bit of a rest. But I had something to eat. I had something to eat up in Etnas, and I had something to eat then. When I come home, I had a dessert. Um, yeah, the dessert. I'm going to have my tea after this. So bye now and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bit of sun coming out now after the rain. This was rain this morning. Bye now.